Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Udalad and today we're having a look at a mono green big boy deck. Now this is something that I made up myself, but I think it's working kind of well. It's working okay. So we have two Arboreal Grazers, the thing with Arboreal Grazers being they're kind of a dead card unless you have land in your hand. Hence why we only have two. But we have four Gilded Gooses. Very good, very premium, good defenders early on. We have Barkhide Trolls, once upon a time, obviously, because it's just a bizarrely strong card. Syrphorend, Hedgehammer, Crushing Canopy, Feral Invocation, Questing Beast, Nissa, Beanstalk Giants, and the Great Hedge. So this is... so far it has been working out quite well for me. Nissa usually being the one that actually brings the win in here, which kind of surprised me. I was expecting the Beanstalk Giant maybe doing some real work, the Questing Beast as well, it being a really good card. But I guess we'll just play on and see. The reason, by the way, just so you know, why I have Syrphorend is she can, with the Barkhide Troll, reduce the Great Hedge cost to just 4 mana. So that is actually really good. But yeah, let's get straight into it. The only thing that I've noted about the deck that I feel like should maybe be changed is that we are creating food tokens most of the time. And we don't really have that many ways to use those food tokens. The only creature that uses them right now is the Gilded Goose. But I've been thinking of adding the... I don't remember the name, but I think it's a 3 or 4 cost mana, where it's sacrifice 2 food tokens and you create 7/7. I feel like that could be a really strong card in this kind of deck. But I feel like this is an okay opening hand. We'll have 4 land on turn 4, or on turn 3 maybe even, so we can play the Questing Beast. And Syrphorend on turn 2, so that feels good. Because that will also buff the Questing Beast, like the Questing Beast will actually become insanely strong from that kind of combination. I was just thinking, like, I feel like we don't really have enough big threats in the deck. I think that might be a problem with the deck right now, I feel like. Let's play that Gilded Goose. I love it. Oh. Well, I get the food token anyway, so that's fine. It doesn't really matter as well, because we have pulled forests, so it's actually kind of fine. I'm kind of surprised that his first reaction was to shock the Gilded Goose, because, well, he could have another shock, obviously. Oh, well, there we go. But I felt like killing off the Gilded Goose, is that really that important? Apparently. The Questing Beast is such a good card, I've realized, mostly because it is... Oh, well. I guess he only pulled 2 lands, so, I mean, can't really be complaining that much. I definitely feel like we should be making a change already to the deck. Like, I've been on the fence about this, but we should be adding more ways. I think the Feral Invocation can be reduced by 2, and maybe the Crushing Canopy as well. And then we'll go to, let's just choose Throne of Eldraine. And I think it was, yeah, this one. Giant Opportunity. Sacrifice. You may sacrifice 2 food. If you do, create a 7/7 green giant creature token. Otherwise, create 3 food tokens. I feel like this is a good one. So there we go. Because the Crushing Canopy, yes, it is very useful in sometimes. The same for the Feral Invocation. The Feral Invocation is really good with Syrphorend, but I feel like we need more big threats in the deck. Maybe we should actually... Sorry. I'm getting a little bit skeptical. We shouldn't have 4 of these. That feels way too, like, all in. Let's see what kind of fun big things are from Throne of Eldraine. So we have the Beanstalk Giant, which is, like, an obvious, really good thing. 6/5. The Feasting Troll King could actually be legit. Yeah, I think 2 Feasting Troll Kings is actually very good. Let's go put that in there, and let's go. Now we are ready. I feel like we should keep this, and once upon a time, hopefully we'll draw a forest, because at that point it's kind of okay. It's actually not a super great hand. We have Sirfaren, but that is about it. Ooh. Castle Garenbrig. Might as well pull that, like, it's better than a regular forest, right? Boom. Play our little forest there. Play the Golden Goose. Or Gilded Goose. For some reason I just want to call it a Golden Goose. Maybe because it is a Golden Goose, you know? And that's like more fitting to the story. Because I'm quite sure it was a Golden Goose in like the story. So why is it Gilded Goose? Oh well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, it still does the same thing. But still. I feel like though... Oh yeah, that's actually very nice. Bark-Hide Troll. Put that out there. And no attacks. End turn. I feel like most of the time with this deck, it does well. I thought this would become like my, oh yes, I have massive creatures kind of deck, but no, actually not. This is kind of like my, I have a lot of weird weak creatures that kind of make up a really massive army. Kind of weird thing, you know? Sirfaren, I think, definitely this turn. And we'll swing with the Bark-Hide Troll. Boom. Oh, there was another... There is the Green Noble that I kind of wanted to add to this deck. If I remember it correctly, it's actually kind of good. I need to check that out after this game. I don't remember the name of that guy, but I think the Green Noble could be really cool. Like, this is an old Surveil deck. Like, this is not something you regularly see these days, I feel like. Gingerbread Cabin. Discovery. Surveil. I think he is... Wait, is this maybe the Dimir deck? Like the proper, like the prepared Dimir deck? It could be. Does it have that many like shock lands though? I didn't even look at those decks, to be honest. I was like, screw it. I think it might be though. Because it's running some strange stuff. Like the Notion Rain, not something that you usually see. And you know, stuff like that. I think we definitely do this. Boom. Forest. Because then we can pay 4 mana on this guy and actually play the Beanstalk Giant. So I feel like that's kind of a good plan. We could swing with Sirfaren and buff the Bark-Hide Troll. He'll probably kill Sirfaren at that point, but... So it's probably not worth it. Or, well, we have 2. Let's be honest, we have another one. So that might be fine, actually. Yeah. I feel like we want to start getting the damage before he can surveil too much. I mean, yes, we can kill the flyers and stuff like that, but... I mean, we have the Crushing Canopy that can handle the flyers. But I feel like we want to keep the pressure up on this guy. Plus, he seems kind of not that used to playing, so he seems quite unsure on what he's doing. And then we play another. Oh, thank you. And next turn we play the Beanstalk Giant as a 6/6. It's not the best Beanstalk Giant, but could be worse. He is really contemplating what to play here. Let's see, does he swing? Because if it does, it's just basically good for us. I think he has a removal card and is sitting there waiting for us to play the Beanstalk Giant, but we'll see. Gingerbread Cabin. I think we'll do this. Boom. Thank you. And then we'll play here. I mean, it is a 6/6 after all. It's always going to be worth playing it. Maybe swinging with the Barkhide Troll could be legit. Tyrant Scorn. Okay. Feels weird, but sure. We'll still swing with the Barkhide Troll, because if whatever he blocks with is going to die. So I feel like this is an okay attack. Okay. I guess we'll kill the flyer. It was why did he choose to block with the Dimir Spybug? That was so weird. I guess he was afraid of me having a buff, but I had spent all my mana, literally. So there was not a lot I could do, let's be honest. Let's actually destroy that, might as well. Boom, so we can't have it return. And then we swing with the Beanstalk Giant. The only big problem with this guy is that he doesn't have trample. So maybe something that adds trample could be worth putting into the deck. I guess we'll see. We'll see what kind of happens. This is actually kind of an okay setup right now, because even if we pull the new sorcery that we added, I don't remember the name of it, that's why I'm not saying the name. Giant Opportunity. Even if we pull this, we have 2 foods that we can sacrifice. So we are definitely going to sacrifice 2 food for a 7/7 Giant. Boom. There we go. Swing in. The Beanstalk Giant. This guy has trample. Nope. Okay. Apparently Giants don't get trampled. They just don't. I feel like it would have been better to block with this, to be honest. Because damage right now should not be his focus. His focus, he probably wants to surveil more. Just to make sure that he maybe gets something that can help solve his current situation. I feel like he's kind of in a bad situation right now. Boom, my turn. Ooh, a Questing Beast. Oh, guess we're playing that. Let's swing with everything. There we go. That Questing Beast, though, is, it's literally a beast. It is very good. Damn, we're actually ranking up, getting to gold tier 2. You know it. What is this? Collision Colossus. Oh, that's fine. But let's play one more game. Mostly because one of the... that second game was just a guy being AFK. We're probably gonna be cutting that anyway, so... Let's be honest. Let's get one more game in there. Facing off against Gas. Could be good. Let's keep it. Would need some food, but it could be legit. Maybe we want to just get the food from it. Things here for N. Might as well. Is actually night as well, which is kind of sick. Do we want to create 3 food tokens? I feel like we don't. Not before. Like, if we get 2 giant opportunity in our hand, it could be worth it. But as it is right now, doesn't really matter. Okay. That's okay. Resting Beast. Let's go. Oh yeah. That animation even moving up. So good. Ah, Plague Crafter. God damn it. There we go, another Seer for N. Hopefully it doesn't have another Soren's Thirst, so we'll see. Becomes a 3/3. And I'm oh god damn it. I think we swing here. Like that. Play the Barkhide Troll.
Gideon Jura, at your service.
Gideon Jura. Oh god, another Vampire of the Dire Moon. Oh well, I just a Vampire of the Dire Moon. They are really good. They are really good. 1 cost kind of
Your
thing.
light will cleave the darkness.
That's indestructible. Doesn't really matter. Maybe he should have given it lifelink. He can, right? Yeah. I think he definitely should have. Because that would have been 2 heals for him. Wow. We really didn't pull what we needed there. Oh well. I feel like we held a greedy hand, maybe. Giant opportunity. You don't kind of want it early game, I guess. You want it late, more late game. Mostly because it is... You want to be summoning the giant with it. You don't want to be creating the food tokens. The food tokens feels kind of bad. Considering like you get 3 food tokens for 3 mana. I guess it's okay, but we don't use the food tokens, so we want to be having some food tokens before we play that. But I don't know. I feel like the deck is kind of good. I feel like it's working. Let's see here. There we go. This guy, Yorbo. He enters with 4/1/1s, so he is basically a 4/4 for 3. Whenever another green creature enters the battlefield on your control, puts 1/1 counter on Yorvo. Then if that creature's power is greater than Yorvo's, put another 1/1 counter. So I feel like, maybe not with our deck, but in a deck that goes like really big creatures, this guy could be very useful. You can get him out early, get him out as a kind of early blocker, and then have him become bigger and bigger and become more and more of a threat. Lovestruck Beast, not a massive fan, let's be honest. But that was my mono green big boys deck, or big mono green deck. That's what the ladies call it. But thank you all for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, remember to give it a like, and also comment down below what you thought of the deck, what you would be adding, and what you would change. Also, please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell if you want some more content. I promise you, it'll be worth it. But I have been Udalad, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.